Am I the asshole for forcing my son to sell the car he is inheriting? Yes, you are. Because somebody is leaving this car to him as their dying wish, their last gift to him, and you're going to make him sell it? Jealous much? Yes, I do think you're the asshole for this. This hasn't happened yet, but my whole family is fighting over this. I'll try to make this as short as possible. My father passed away in December. He owned a classic car. I believe it's a 50s Chevy Bel Air. Ooh, okay. My son, 17, is the only grandson that he had. I have one sister who has two daughters, and I have two daughters along with my son. So there's 5 grandkids in total. My dad was never much of a girls' guy. He always got along with the boys more than the girls. Him and my son were very close. He left the car to my son in his will, and the rest of the grandkids got $4,000 each. The vehicle is valued at over $70,000. My sister is livid, and I'm very unhappy as well. It's just blatantly unfair to his other 4 grandkids. I don't understand the legality of the situation because it was left to him, but he's currently underage. The car is currently held at my mom's house. I don't know how to force him to sell it. Why would you force your son to sell something that was given to him by his grandfather? It's not like the girls were fucking left out. They weren't left out. They were given what your father wanted them to fucking have. It's not up to you to decide that it's fucking unfair. He didn't have to leave them shit. He did not have to leave them anything. Your sister's kids and your kids are not entitled to a goddamn fucking thing. Nothing. So I think you guys should be a bit more appreciative of what your fucking kids got. Your son was left a gift by his grandfather. Stop fucking ruining this for him. The car is currently held at my mom's house. I don't know how to force him to sell it, but I think that's what should happen, and the money can be divided equally amongst the grandkids, the way it should be. My son is very upset about this. He says grandpa left him the car, so it's his car. And your son is fucking right. Your son is right. His grandfather, who he was extremely close with, left him a gift. And simply because you think your other kids deserve more money that you nor they fucking worked for, you think he should have to sell a gift, the last gift that he's going to be given by someone that he was close to. You're absolutely fucking disgusting. You're disgusting. I have money saved for his college fund, and I'm almost considering telling him that his college money is going to be divided amongst his sisters and cousins if he refuses to sell the car. Am I the asshole? Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely. You are the asshole. You are. My question is, you know how, like, isn't there a way to stop somebody from challenging a will by leaving them something? Because I've heard where, like, people just to spite others will leave them $1 in the will. That way they can't challenge it to try to get more. Will that work in this situation? Your girls were given $4,000 apiece. $4,000 apiece. You can't decide that this car needs to be sold because they're supposed to have more money when they were already left something. Like, will that work for this situation? I think it's absolutely disgusting that you are willing to ruin the relationship between you and your son and his siblings and cousins over fucking money. Over money. You are going to dissolve his college fund to give to his sisters and his cousin because he was left a gift that's worth more than the gift they were left. That's fucking crazy. I truly hope you don't think you're going to be able to do this and then just continue on like a happy family. Because if you do this shit, the moment your son turns 18, he's going to disappear. And then you're going to be on here writing a whole nother fucking note trying to figure out how to get your son to talk to you. You are absolutely disgusting. You are abso-fucking-lutely gross. Am I the asshole for not taking my stepdaughter on vacation without my daughter? I have a stepdaughter 15 female with my new husband and a daughter 12 female with my ex who left me. My daughter adores her stepsister, but she doesn't like her back, which we understand. We planned a family vacation last summer, but we ended up having to cancel it because my stepdaughter didn't want to go on a trip with her sister and I. I ended up taking a trip with my daughter and my husband took a trip with his. This year, we decided to go on a family vacation in late March, but this time my stepdaughter wants a trip with the both of us, but not her stepsister. Because according to her, she's an annoying little brat and will ruin the trip. My daughter started to cry and my stepdaughter told her, "Go ask your own dad." Oh, wait, he left you. No, you're not the asshole. You're not the asshole. You don't want my daughter to go on a trip simply because of the way that you feel about her personally, then don't nobody get to go. Nobody gets to go. Nobody's going. You can go to your fucking room. You can do that because now you're being nasty and hurtful for no fucking reason. You can go to your room. That's the only trip you're going to be taking. Like, cause no, hell no, no, ain't nobody going no fucking where. I was shocked and I told her that we would not be taking her on a vacation without my daughter. But my husband wants me to tell my daughter that life is unfair and leave her at her grandparents' house while we go on vacation with my stepdaughter. Divorce. Ain't no way in fucking hell you want me to tell my baby life is unfair and leave her with her grandparents and take your child on a motherfucking vacation simply because she thinks my 12-year-old is annoying. All 12-year-olds every fucking where are goddamn annoying. Hell no. Divorce now because I'm not leaving my motherfucking baby to make yours happy. No, we gonna have to figure something else the fuck out. My husband says it'll cost extra money to get my daughter her own room and it'll cost extra to take her on the trip. He said that he would rather spend that money on making the trip more memorable for his daughter. I'm honestly appalled at how much my husband favors his daughter. That day, we ended up having a massive argument. He accused me of not letting a teenager have a nice vacation without an annoying child. Am I the asshole? Now that you're appalled, you should be fucking packing. Now that you are fucking appalled, you should be packing your shit. Your husband told you to leave your daughter at her grandparents' house so he can save money to spend on his child to make her vacation more memorable. Damn the fact that your baby deserves to go on vacation too. Fuck all of that. I would be packing. You know, I wouldn't even pack shit. I would leave and come back and get it fucking later. I'm not, ma'am, get the fuck out of this marriage right now. Right fucking now. This man cannot show you anymore how much he could care less about your child. Absolutely not. Your husband needs to tell his 15-year-old fucking daughter that life isn't fair and she doesn't get to dictate who in the family gets to go on a family fucking vacation. Like, ma'am, this shit is fucking insane. This is insane. I know this isn't the first time that something like this has happened because y'all took separate vacations last year. Ma'am, if you don't stop thinking about yourself and think about your child and get out of this fucking relationship, y'all, I just had a random thought. Okay, so I think this could be a situation as to where OP's bio daughter is overly attached to her stepsister and they're not doing anything to tell the 12-year-old to back off. And the 15-year-old is over it and she doesn't want to go on vacation with her because she's going to be attached to her. I didn't think about that until right now. It could be a situation as to where OP's the asshole for not telling her daughter to back off and give her stepdaughter some space. And that could be why she doesn't want her to be included in the vacation. Either way, it could be either one of those situations. But yeah, I had to include that because I just thought about it. Am I the asshole for telling her that I don't want to see and bond with her child? I've been seeing this girl casually for close to 2 months now. We met at a bar when a friend of mine introduced her to me. We've met up probably twice a week at night to hook up. At our first night, we had a conversation about what the deal was. I told her that I had just got out of a 6-year relationship and that I wasn't looking for anything serious. She told me that she had gotten divorced recently and she wasn't looking for anything serious either. So we agreed to keep things casual and strictly physical. By our 4th night, she told me she had a 3-year-old. This was a bit of a shock to me as she doesn't appear to be a mom at all. Her daughter, who she has full custody of, stays with her parents when she's able, and it allows her to have free time to do whatever she wants. She would show me pictures and videos of her daughter. She's a really cute baby, so I played along, but I obviously didn't want anything to do with her kid. Yeah, no, bro, I don't think you're the asshole. Because you said that you guys talked about this. You said the second time that you guys were together, you had a conversation. Was it the second time? One of the first couple times that y'all was together, you had a conversation and you mutually agreed that this was just a physical thing. This is why friends with benefits relationships don't ever work out. Because someone ends up catching feelings and someone's feelings end up getting hurt. Yesterday, she tells me to come over to her place. I get there, she greets me at the door, and I ask her if her daughter's with her parents. She says no, that she's in the living room. I was a bit surprised, and I asked her why she would invite me over if the baby was there. She said that we've been seeing each other for a while. It's about time that you meet her, right? No, ma'am. We've been seeing each other twice a week at night. Ladies, we have got to raise our standards. If seeing somebody twice a week at night to do the hanky-panky is considered dating, no. I'm not introducing you to my child if you've only seen my house at night. No. I said no. I don't necessarily want to meet your baby. Don't get me wrong. She's gorgeous, but I don't want to play daddy. She said, come on, don't be shy. I told her, I'm not shy. I don't think this is a good idea. We're just sleeping together, and that's it. Do you just introduce your daughter to every guy that's physical with you? I have no interest in bonding with your child. You had her with another man. I'm not here to fill that void. The only reason I came to your place is because I thought you were alone, since your parents take your daughter sometimes. If I knew she was here, I would have never came. We ended up having a huge fight, and I just left. She kept saying how I was being unreasonable for not even greeting her daughter, but I think it was perfectly reasonable for me to try and keep the child out of our arrangement. Absolutely not. So you are not the asshole. You are not the asshole in any way, shape, or form. Girlfriend knew what the hell the situation was from day one. She knew what it was from day one, and she thought she was going to be able to manipulate your feelings by introducing you to her child in hopes that you would change your mind. Nope. She thought, and 2 months, that's nowhere near enough time to be dating somebody, to know them enough to introduce to your 3-year-old daughter. Ladies, come on. We have to be a lot more careful when it comes to introducing these men to our babies. You are not keeping your child safe if you are introducing your 3-year-old daughter to a man that you've only known for 2 months. No. Hell no. No. OP, nope the fuck out of this situation right the hell now. Get away from this girl, because I wouldn't be surprised if she called you tomorrow telling you that she's sick and she late. I wouldn't be fucking surprised.